welcome to the Elephant Lounge. My name is Tuesday, and I want to thank you for joining me. Today, I wanted to talk about dramatic entertaining moments on the internet. The reason why I want to talk about this topic is because I feel as though the entertainment world is changing and really rapidly and becoming much more fragmented. So gone are the days of late night soap operas like Dallas, Falcon Crest, Knots Landing, all the favorites in the 80s, a time where moms, aunts, and grandmas took the phone off the hook in order to be assured that no one would bother them during their TV time. Yes, you could do that back then. TV these days is boring, and anyone can binge their favorite shows on sites like Netflix. You can watch an entire running series in a matter of a week, depending on how much time you have. There's never a reason to wait a full week or even an entire summer to figure out who shot JR. Plus, the storylines are all played out. TV is filled with politically correct messages, one after the next. These shows aren't about entertaining people. They're about indoctrinating people with far left-wing nonsense. Okay, not all, but most. Even with movies are not a big deal anymore. It used to be a big deal to get out and go see a big feature film presentation. Nobody cares about that anymore. These days, real entertainment is found online. And where else can you find interesting live streams but YouTube? Thousands of creators can be found all over YouTube covering every topic under the sun. The best forms of entertainment I've run across are these live streams. And yes, regular videos can be entertaining, but live streams capture these great moments of real tension. In the last 12 months or so, a few shows have stood out as being able to produce these dramatic, entertaining moments. These heated arguments have been deemed blood sports and have become a bit of an addiction for many listeners, me included, who enjoy hopping from one show to the next looking for the next blood spill. Blood for the gods is a typical phrase found in many of the chats whenever two or more YouTubers go to war. Sometimes the issues are trivial, and other times the issues run deep and ugly. These intense flashes of raw emotions provide for an addictive and interesting distraction from TV or movies just simply cannot produce. So while TV or movies can provide their scripts, their actors, their production quality, they cannot offer up this crude and natural type of entertainment, this excitement. These shows are dealing with real people doing really stupid things and making really insane arguments. This is where insanity meets morality, where fighting is with words and not fists. So instead of carrying on trying to find yet another adjective to describe this incredible entertainment, I've decided to pick a few classic moments to share with you. These are obviously my personal choices, but they all seem to have pulled a huge audience. So perhaps you'll find this intriguing, or maybe you'll be outraged. Who knows? We all have our different tastes in music and comedy and, of course, drama. So just a quick note before we dive in. Some of these moments require a bit of backstory, and while you might be able to figure them out on your own, I like to explain things in great detail, of course. I will also provide the blog post that accompanies this show, where I have everything written out for you and I have all the links available for you. So be sure to check that out if you'd like to check out more content, or you're interested in listening to these moments in their full context. Number 1, the late morning show called The Kumite, hosted by Tonkasan Failure, has been a major catalyst for many of these internet blood sports. The format of the show for several months was based on scheduling people who had beef with one another. One show featured a communist named Joe who decided to try and argue the virtues of communism with another YouTuber named Joaquin. And guests also include AP, Sinatra, and Andy Worski. Things did not go well for our little communist friend. So we will go ahead and listen to a small clip, and you can get sort of an idea of what was going on during this show.
That only under socialism can have a natural ability actually actually manifest that ability. I mean, somebody who's born in poverty right now can't, even if they're a genius, it's very hard for them to make it. Whereas under socialism, if we expropriate that 120 billion that
under socialism, everyone's life gets to suck, not just the poor people.
But that's not true. Like I already talked about it in the other stream. Like most people who lived under socialist governments, they miss socialism. They say that capitalism is
I
bad.
bet you Venezuela would miss it tomorrow.
Mr. Communist, everything you
Well,
said here
they won the election.
wrong.
The socialists
And
won the election.
Mr. Communist, this is time for me to do the goddamn weather. You shut the fuck up and Kumite properly. Everything you've said here today is wrong. Everybody fucking hates you. You are dumb.
The weather's looking angry today.
I am dumb.
So,
Can we get that
you
number
are
real
dumber
quick?
than me. You are getting scolded by a fucking cartoon about your political beliefs. It is 78 degrees. Go City.
so let me speak to the end
Shut
of that
the
quote.
fuck up,
Yeah,
Tommy.
don't talk over the weatherman.
81 fucking percent. Goddamn, you got me fucked up. 81 is the high today. 100% chance of rain tonight. Low of 55.
I wish that they read the weather like that just all the time. That'd be fucking great.
Now listen, Kami. You would be living in a Siberian mud hut if any of your goals that you have stated here today were realized by any man with power in history.
Do you guys understand that the
Fuck off now. You have wasted our time. You have kumata'd improperly, and now you must leave the stage in defeat. Fuck off.
Go give your phone to a homeless person if you care about sharing the wealth, because you're not doing anything fucking good with it.
So I didn't finish reading the
Your
quote.
parents
No.
are disappointed in you, and you need to finish school today. Fuck off. A
Yeah, that's 'cause
Cuban
you
whose
don't have any
father was
argument.
in
You
a
don't have
fucking
any-
camp just told you to shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're still quoting Stalin. Get the fuck out.
So it goes on and on. It's actually a pretty long show, but it was actually kind of funny. That was AP that was going off on the little communist named Joe. The next one, number 2, I have is Baked Alaska. And Baked Alaska is one YouTuber who decided to move to California after gaining a bit of popularity. I guess he figured that his channel would do better in an entertainment state like California. He had changed up his format from doing political debates to doing IRL, aka in real life streaming. A few select creators on YouTube prior to Baked Alaska had found great success in doing this type of entertaining. So Baked Alaska thought he could plug into this new model and do the same. Unfortunately, things took an ugly turn for Baked Alaska after doing this format for a short time. In one stream, he was accompanied by a young woman named Erin. In the stream, she and Baked Alaska decided to attack the very chat that had made Baked Alaska popular. Instead of advocating for free speech like he used to do and allow posters to be obnoxious and troll, the two turned antagonistic, insisting the chat behave and not post things that they now deemed offensive. Another popular, iconic YouTuber who will be mentioned again, Mr. Medicare, was not impressed with Baked Alaska, nor was he dazzled with this new girl, Erin. The drama was unleashed when Medicare called into a stream to confront Baked Alaska. Things were never the same for Baked Alaska. This event sparked hours of entertainment on a variety of other shows, including The Ralph Retort, Warski Live, and The Kumite. Other events occurred, but this initial argument is what got the ball rolling. So Baked Alaska lasted a few more streams, then disappeared. Has anyone heard from him? He even erased many of his videos and live streams. Actually, as of recording this today, he put out a rap video called My President Trump, and it's, well, you can check it out for yourself. It's not very good. But we will listen to the intense clip where Medicare confronts Baked Alaska.
I freaked out a little because people were saying stuff and I thought it was going to get me banned. I don't get offended by anything, but now I admit I overreacted. Fuck it. They can say whatever they want in the chat. I'm not responsible for it. So there we go. Thank you, Daddy Jim, okay?
All right. Best of luck, I guess. I'm going to go back then.
What do you mean? What do you mean best of luck? What is this? Why are you treating me weird?
I'm not treating you weird, Baked. It's a weird fucking heel
Now
turn
that's
in
fucking
the last
based.
48 hours from you, and I don't know. I don't know if it's fucking. Well, I think you're in California, right?
Wait. So I'm not allowed to change my content, Jim? I have to.
You're allowed to change your content.
Jim,
Baked, you're allowed to change your
Now
I love
that's
you.
fucking based.
Yo, I love you, Jim, but guess what? You're fucking anonymous. I'm in the streets getting attacked by Antifa. I love you, but just I go
Baked,
through a lot of stress.
No.
man.
You chose to
I
put
go-
yourself there, Baked. You could have made any video you wanted. You could be a Let's Player. You could do a cooking channel.
Yeah, and guess
Go
what?
you out in the
You
street
would
to
shit
do the
on me for
Antifa
that.
shit.
You would shit on me for that.
Wait.
But guess what?
Did I shit on you for that? No, I
represent
shit
my
on you for
country.
turning on your
Yes,
fucking
you would.
audience when it became convenient, you
I didn't
Hollywood
turn on my
sellout.
audience. I told my
You
audience
shit on your
yesterday
audience
I
because
was
it was
gonna give
convenient
them
and you wanted
better
money, Baked.
content,
And it
that's
comes
what I
through
did
crystal
today.
fucking
I
clear
gave
that
them
you did
better
that.
content. Fuck you, Jim.
Came out crystal fucking clear
No,
that you
I
turned on them
gave
because it
better
became
content.
convenient.
Jim, I gave them better content today. I got attacked by Antifa.
You didn't give them better content, asshole.
Yes,
you have
I
more
did.
views than the Ralph Retort
You
did
didn't
when he was
watch
having
it.
fucking all sipping Fuentes
No.
on.
Ralph was fucking leeching my stream because it was so good.
Leeching your stream, he outdid
Dude,
you.
he's not gonna.
He outdid your stream,
No,
Baked, by 3
Ralph.
times the numbers because he
No.
put on content people
I
wanted to
don't
fucking
care.
watch.
Oh, then why are you watching my content? Why was
I'm
Ralph
not
streaming
going to
my
be
entire
watching your
stream?
content anymore, Baked.
Oh,
I'm
good,
not
you're
going to be watching
watch
it if you're a
Oh.
fucking sellout. I have no
Who are
interest
you?
in watching
Why am I a
disingenuous
sellout?
shit.
I'm a sellout because I'm fighting for our country and Antifa's attacking
Oh
me.
yeah, sing me the song of your
Oh,
people.
wait,
asshole.
wait,
Yeah,
Jim,
I'm gonna
Jim,
ban
Jim.
people in chat because it's toxic.
Oh,
I didn't really mean
I
it,
banned
but I'm
5
afraid to
people.
fight it because I'm out talking
Boo-hoo.
about Antifa.
Boo-hoo,
Fuck
Jim.
off.
Why
Jim.
don't you show your fucking face at
Oh, okay. Hey, good
Rally?
luck, asshole, with your channel, Baked. Nobody's gonna fucking watch it.
I
Enjoy
like you,
sticking
Jim.
down
Stop
in
being a
mediocrity.
dick. I
In
haven't
mediocrity
changed.
where you
Hey,
belong, you
no,
fucking
no,
sellout
Jim.
asshole. Have fun
Jim,
with the
how-
thought.
Jim,
Have
how
fun with
am
your
I-
LA
how am I
friends.
a sellout?
Let's see how well it works out
How
for
am I
you.
a sellout?
Let's see how well it works out for you, you fucking
Jim,
cunt.
Jim, listen.
Jim.
Oh, he hung up. He raised.
Whew. Number 3 is a very heated exchange that took place between a left-wing gamer named Destiny and another YouTuber who happens to be gay and right-wing, known as Naked Ape. Destiny is well known for his annoying voice, his lack of self-awareness, and his struggles in achieving an average height. The guy actually believes he knows more than everyone, and in reality he knows very little. Destiny is a typical sociopath. He's a guy who knows just enough to sound intelligent to those who are ignorant, and this is why he attracts a teenage audience. The superiority he feels translates into him believing he's superior to others as well. Unfortunately for him, he was no match for Naked Ape, who actually is indeed superior, especially as it concerns his knowledge in economics. The debate got so heated, and Destiny could not keep up with the conversation. Rather than acknowledging his ignorance, Destiny tried to save face in front of his progressive teen audience and actually hung up on Naked Ape. It was actually a pretty glorious moment, one that I've listened to more than once. I will not play the whole thing. I think it's about a half hour long, but I will play just a little clip here for you so you can kind of get an idea of how things went down.
So I want to say just a final point that we didn't bring up, just for my audience and yours that'll be watching this. The net benefit that I can find for taxes being paid by low-wage illegal migrants is $12 billion, while the net detriment in terms of roads, bridges, schools, etc., is $112 billion.
Wow.
So
You're not measuring any of the economic growth. You're not measuring any of the benefits to the companies that are employing low-cost labor. You're not measuring any of the. Does this include like sales tax and gas tax paid by these people? Does it like? Are you including any of this? Or are you just getting like raw numbers off of income tax paid? You realize that all income tax paid by people that make less than 10 to 15K a year is almost negligible, right? Like a lot of these people pay negative tax rates.
Yeah. So why would you want to import more people that are going to be paying negative tax rates? Seems
Because
kinda stupid.
Because tax rate alone is the only way that you measure an increase in the economy.
I mean, it's almost like they're going to be a burden on everybody. They're going to make lower wage earners poor, and all they're going to do is make people at the upper crust really wealthy. It's almost like you're making an argument for wealth inequality.
It's almost like I said, a sensible immigration policy finds a way to redistribute the winnings from the winningness people getting, the most advantages from this immigration deal, and finding ways to retrain or re-job people that are the most severely impacted.
Yeah, exactly. Let's fuck over poor people, but let's fuck rich people more. That makes sense. Anyway, let's move on to
What?
Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
You're-
Yeah. I
Your
can't, dude. I'm
argument
sorry.
for
Listen,
Black
I
Lives-
enjoy it. Listen, dude, I enjoy it, but you're not equipped to have these conversations, dog.
No,
You
I
got
mean-
your YouTube channel. I sincerely appreciate what you do. I hope you continue to have success, dog. But I'm gonna kill myself if I have to talk to you anymore. I'm sorry, dude. Good luck with everything. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Not with this guy. I can't.
Just to remind you, I will link everything in my blog so that you can watch this entire thing. It's actually pretty funny. Everything sort of leads up into that point where he can't handle being told reality of what he's advocating. He wants to create a problem and then solve that problem. And Naked Ape clearly just wants to stop the illegal immigration. It's not that hard to figure out. Now, speaking of Naked Ape, he was involved in another epic debate with a YouTuber known as Crown T. Now, Crown T kept insisting that races didn't exist and that somehow we cannot prove anything without genetic, biological science. He failed to recognize that research about genes has been done using other methodologies for years. Naked Ape repeatedly tries to explain to Kraut that he's simply wrong on his assertions. He makes argument after argument that a grade schooler could understand, but Kraut was having none of it. All Kraut could muster up is his robotic responses repeating the same nonsense about biological genetic studies. This all ends up producing glorious content and responses from Naked Ape that had many people belly laughing. Other shows ended up replaying various clips from the show, and its content is still mentioned today as a reference for Kraut's stupidity. That and Pregnant Trout, but that's a whole different story. So I will go ahead and play a little clip from this one so you can get an idea. This is a very long debate, but if you're interested in this topic at all, it's definitely worth listening to.
Let's continue. This is
your standard of proof is fucking stupid. All you have done at this point, and here's how fucking stupid it is, okay? I'm going to go through with you all of the things that we are easily agreeing on, the differences between the races that are genetic and racial, okay? There are different medical differences between the race. Sickle cell anemia as one of the highest. There's also fucking fibromyalgia and the other difference. There are certain genetic diseases that target Jews independently, and we are perfectly fine with admitting, yes, those are racial. Medical differences. There's also physical differences on aesthetics. Your skin color is genetic. We don't have the knockout studies for fucking skin color. Neither do we have the knockout studies for the different bone density or the muscle density or the different sizes and dicks and height. And yet we are perfectly willing to admit that these are racial. You know why?
And here's the difference.
You know why? You know fucking
You know
why?
why? Yeah, I know
we
why.
have eliminated all of the other probabilities.
And you know how?
How?
Through molecular genetic analysis.
No, we have fucking not.
And I do highly recommend listening to some more of that, but we will move on from there. Number 5, in addition to the screaming matches, the Kumite has been able to produce some interesting meeting of the minds. And in one such occurrence, Sargon of Akkad joins the Kumite and is confronted by Tonka Saw. Sargon was telling his audience that the Kumite and those who host the show, Tonka and Failure, are alt-right and dismissed the show as being inconsequential. Tonka took a unique and measured approach with Sargon and was able to make Sargon eat his words and even apologize to Tonka. It was quite a moment in YouTube history. And I'll see if I can play a small clip from here. I think it's only about 15 minutes, but I don't want to play the whole thing.
I recognize that guy from Twitter.
Oh, he's such a cunt. Do you know what that was a response to, Sargon?
No, your grandmother or something. What?
No, that was a response to somebody who was calling me a Nazi sympathizer because I didn't say that you were a Nazi, and I refused to give them a bullshit answer like you want to give people about me. That's why you cut me. Well, no, you do because that's what you do. That's my answer to people whenever they came to me and said that you were a fucking Nazi. When they say that you're alt-right, that's what the fuck I tell people.
That's totally fair.
I just want to say one thing, and then I'll go back to my alt-right stuff. The reason that I ended up bringing this guy onto my channel was because Ian Malmström gave me a video where he was calling you a Nazi sympathizer, and I was arguing with him in the comments, so I decided let's just bring it onto a stream, and we argued, and Tonka was there, and Jeff Holiday, who never gets involved with drama, asked to be involved too. And so, like, we took our time to, like, say, no, Sargon's definitely not a Nazi sympathizer. So for you to toss me and Tonka under the alt-right train because, it'll take more than fucking 5 seconds to just explain. No, actually, it's just a morning radio show, and they happen to have we have a variety of things on. It's not just alt-right.
The name of that stream, if you're ever interested in it, it's called Taking Up for Sargon or something like that, isn't it, Failure?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
I did a stream where I took up for you because somebody called you and I jumped on a whole stream. Not very long after I'd had quite a ridiculous family crisis happen because some dipshit was calling me a Nazi sympathizer because I refused to say that you were a Nazi. Because I refused to do the
I'll apologize for that now. I'll apologize to your face for that now. I'm sorry that I misled people into thinking you guys were all right.
And for number 6, we're going to go back to Destiny. So this appearance in Bloodsports by Destiny can be summed up as a total shit show, but it's entertaining nonetheless. Tonka gets heavily involved in confronting Destiny about some information floating around the internet showing that a teenage girl had sent Destiny some inappropriate pictures that were later dispersed by Destiny to others in his Discord. Of course, many other things were discussed. Medicare and Worski also confront Destiny. An appearance from the great troll of our time, Brittany Venti, happens, and Destiny is eventually, metaphorically, thrown out of the Kumite by Gulf City's own Ghastly and AP. Okay, it's a bit rough in some parts, but damn, what an entertaining show. Now, I will play just a portion of the show, but if you want to watch an almost 12-hour stream, again, I will link that in my blog.
Real quick, click that link over there in the side chat. Have a blast with it. I'm going to play the 33 seconds here. Be right back.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Didn't that allegedly happen?
Didn't what?
That, you trying, so there was like a chat
Oh, shit.
log,
No, I did it. Yeah,
allegedly, okay, of you
I did. It wasn't a
saying it
nude,
was
but yeah, I
hard
guess I did show the picture in the
to
chat.
not jerk your
Okay, so, Steve, you showed the picture of a 15-year-old girl in your chat, you lying piece of shit. Can we have a word now?
Chat, listen, dude. I admit it. Yeah, I totally admit it. I did.
You admit it now after you've lied all fucking day.
Dude, these chat logs are
Scumbag.
literally... These chat logs are literally...
Scumbag.
Hang on, wait.
I don't care when the fuck you
For
did
real,
it, you
for real,
piece of
Tonka,
shit. I will
Tonka.
snatch your manlet ass up and fuck your face.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Hey, fuck you, you little hobbit. I'll fuck your fucking face.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
you.
real fucking mad right now, dude.
Hey,
You
Tonka,
sound
do me a
real
favor.
mad. I'm glad you keep
You're
retreating
as
back to these
fucking
chat logs.
you're as fucking
20
gross. You're as fucking gross as I always knew you were.
fucking state
You're
you
as
live in, my
fucking
dude.
gross as I always knew you were.
Okay, and this brings us to number 7. I told you I would bring up Mr. Medicare again, and here we are. I won't go into too much of this guy's history, but suffice it to say he's pretty much considered a legend, a cult-like figure. He remains anonymous and uses only an avatar of a faceless man wearing a ball cap featuring 5 stars with only 4 filled in. 4 out of 5 stars. Get it? Well, I think it's clever. Anyway, it's safe to say I'm a fan. I also hope he never shows his face because, truth be told, I'm afraid he'll turn out to be a fugly fatty. Things would never be the same. He's excellent when it comes to banner, and he loves to troll. Anything to get a reaction, but is it calculated or callous? He enjoys lifting the lid off things, stirring the pot, and generally pushing anyone up to the edge, even pushing them off. Nobody is safe. Medicare doesn't have internet friends. He'd probably sell his own mother out, but who knows if he even has one. I mean, how do we even know he's human? He moves swiftly from one stream to the next, tearing down anyone he wants, and promises videos that are never delivered on time. I can relate. Sure, he can be cruel, but there's something lovable about him. This guy logs into YouTube to do a live stream, and 10,000 plus show up to throw money in his super chat as if their lives depended on it. You bet people are envious, and that you can bet this guy also has a lot of haters. One such hater of Medicare turned out to be a self-confessed pedophile, but insisted he wasn't a child molester. His name is Ross, and Ross claimed to be a virtuous pedophile, comparing himself to some equally insane creep named Todd Nickerson. Nickerson is some nutjob who wants to normalize pedophilia, and in order to do this, he works to garner sympathy, insisting he knows he's wrong, but he would never hurt a child. It's all an act, and anyone with a few neurons still firing can see through it, but Ross here, well, he's barely functioning. Like, pretty much like. So, how did we get to this blood sport event? Medicare stumbled upon a tiny live stream on YouTube one night and heard this guy, Ross, talking about how he had searched out videos of children in bathtubs. Medicare contacted the people that were running the show, and he was recognized by his name, so they went ahead and invited him on the show, where Medicare confronted Ross. This exchange prompted Medicare to produce a few videos about Ross and the crazy, insane things Ross had done and continues to do online. Of course, Ross, who now hates Medicare, was convinced by failure to come onto the Kumite to have a final showdown with Medicare. The results were dramatic and disturbing. While this might not be something that one would fully enjoy because it doesn't ultimately end up with Ross behind bars or quarantined from society, there are satisfying areas of the conversation where Medicare and Tonka say exactly what the audience wants them to say, but even better. One thing is for certain, all the Hollywood production and money in the world can't bring you this.
I'm not fucking insane.
You are fucking
I
crazy
clearly...
as chicken shit, man. What do you mean I was
Wow,
secretly
guys,
watching
this
you for
guy's
years?
insane, dude. Holy shit.
Holy shit,
Like,
Ross,
really?
when you say that you have schizophrenia and that it's a real thing, that you suffer from it and lie that it's only every 9 months, yeah, you are fucking crazy. Yeah, Ross, you said that, not me, motherfucker. Don't sing this song about how you're a poor abused victim, you sick fuck. Somebody should line you up against the wall. You shouldn't be near fucking children. Oh, it's all just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. I need to get help, though. But I'm not going to say what I need to get help from, because then I'd have to admit that I'm a
I need to get
pedophile.
help for pedophilia. That's what I need to get help for.
So you are a pedophile.
I mean, like, seriously. Like, do you think I was not going to say that, or what?
So then you are a pedophile working at a fucking elementary school.
How the fuck? Oh my god, you're twisting it as if
Tonka,
anything's gonna happen to those kids. Why in the
He's
fuck?
not twisted. You came in and said that
Oh,
you're
you-
volunteering at a fucking school, man.
I don't know. I was just like fucking like I was gonna release like the Medicare rant or something like that, where I was like screaming about the entire thing, but like never mind. Because like
that's gonna do gangbusters for your school job.
No shit. You're openly admitting on a live stream, yeah, you need to get help for pedophilia, and then you're also openly admitting on a live stream that you work at an elementary school.
But you don't care. You don't care about people getting help, though.
I don't care about you, Ross. I care about the kids you could fucking hurt.
Neither do I care about you. But I mean, like, you constantly won't shut the fuck up.
Dude,
You are working at a fucking elementary school, Ross. You are a sociopath. You are working at a fucking elementary school, openly telling people you're a pedophile. There's no way that flies.
And to finish this off, we finally arrive at number 8. We arrive at a YouTuber aptly named Mundane Matt. The spectacular event took place on a late night show called The Kill Stream on the Ralph Retort, hosted by the illustrious man himself, deemed 2018's Ralpha male, Ethan Ralph, accompanied by Zidane and Gator. Other guests that night include James Alsep, the Quartering, Keemstar, and the one and only Mr. Medicare. I promise you, you have never heard, nor will you ever hear something this glorious again. Words cannot do this justice. You must listen in order to appreciate the beauty and surgical precision with which Zidane handled the soy boy himself, Mundane Matt. I insist you will be experiencing the meaning of shock and awe after listening to this dialogue. Now, for some background. After some time away from the internet, Medicare rose again and appeared on Twitter, posting a short clip of an old video he found from Mundane Matt's beginnings on YouTube. The clip featured Matt holding a puppet he named Polly the Polar Bear, discussing a word of the day. And this word of the day was the N-word. Rather than laughing it off, Matt decided to remove this video from his channel and make a weak mea culpa to his audience, claiming that this material was made during a time he was trying to be edgy and not anything he supports now. Huge mistake. Most people who have been around the internet for a few years should know that this action is akin to kicking a bee's nest. Ethan Ralph was preparing for his show later that night and decided this was a perfect topic since his audience was all over this story. He contacted Matt, told him he planned on doing what he was doing, and was forward in his intention of poking fun at Matt and his polar bear. The stream begins, and a few moments later, the stream goes down. The show received a strike for bullying. Matt was immediately suspected of reporting the stream. You see, up until this strike, Matt had been suspected of reporting many other videos making fun of him. Nobody had solid evidence, but that would soon change. Ralph started up a new stream on the backup channel.
Didn't want to speak out of turn. Sorry about getting your fucking channel nuked.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really your fault. I mean, I don't know.
It's Monday Matt's fault. Like, I just want to outright say that. There's no way. I'm 100% certain Matt did this.
Yeah,
100%. I'm not, no benefit of the doubt bullshit. Matt did this. I've seen this happen 6 or 7 times. I've seen it happen repeatedly to people that put up videos criticizing Matt, that near instant fucking taneously they get pulled down. There is no way that Matt didn't do this. And I suspect that he did it on all the other ones too. And I'd almost encourage people to go look when he got verified, he got his little check mark or whatever on YouTube. It seems to be when it really kicked into high gear. Like, you know, once he kind of established himself, like the 100,000 mark or whatever, it just seems like over the last 1.5 to 2 years, he is, any video that's really critical of him gets instantly pulled down. I put up videos shitting on diaper furs. I put up videos shitting on autistic people, on crazy people. And the thing that floors me the most is one of the videos that on my channel that got flagged was a 30-second stream bump for Mundane Matt, and it was considered to be not age appropriate for anybody under the age of 13. You know that fucking warning they put up? And all it is a clip of the Boondocks with ad block put over their face. That's it.
We had Matt in it that got flagged. Was that you, Jim?
I had one Kilroy video go down. Yeah, right before it. Well, it was right before the ball pit video. It started off with the crowd video, and then there was a second crowd video, and then right before the Kilroy video, shit started getting flagged on my account. Which I suspect, honestly, in that one, I think it's Space Mama, but I can't prove that shit.
Matt, you're here.
Yeah, apparently people have been saying some shit about me tonight that is really not fucking true.
Well, let me repeat it verbatim so you can hear what I've said. I suspect that you flagged Ralph. I find it to be too much of a coincidence that it seems like any time a video goes up that's shitting on you or making fun of you or pointing out something that you've already done, that it really very quickly, sometimes within an hour or less, gets pulled down. Now, Ralph has a stream. We play some audio and some clips from you, and within 30 seconds, it goes down. Now, you could say, well, it's an algorithm. There's something in the video triggered it.
I don't believe it's an algorithm.
Yeah, because you had that video up on your channel for 6 years that nothing ever happened to it.
Exactly. That's the whole thing is like, I don't think it was an algorithm, but there are people out there that like were doing this shit. Like there are tons of videos people have made about me over the years, right? I can't control what anyone says or anyone thinks, right? I have no push over that whatsoever. If I flag a video, I admit that I flag it, and I flag Cognitive Thought because that was a straight fucking rip. And that's the whole point. So if shit like that gets taken, I'll take it down. But if people have opinions and crap, that's a different story. I'm
not even talking about like I with the Cognitive Thought one where he just straight uploaded something again. I'm not even talking about that one. But it seems like any time a video that makes fun of you, Dame Pesos, Ralph's stream, I've seen it with like 6 or 7 videos now, and that was the first time I've seen it with the stream. And the weird thing to me is you'll say stuff like, I'm not around when this happens, it wasn't me that did it. But then almost immediately after it happens, you're suddenly available to say that you didn't do it, which is really weird. If you weren't around, if you were doing something, how are you responding so quickly to people saying you did?
Because generally what happens is I spend most of my day online, and then in the evenings I hang out with my girlfriend and my kid. And then around 9 o'clock, this is when they go to bed. So that's usually when people are like, oh, hey, can you come on a stream? I'm like, yeah, I have nothing else going on. I'll jump on because I'm up until 2 o'clock in the morning doing other shit. So I'm generally around most nights. I don't really leave my house much because I work from home and I'm with my kid like 90% of my day. So earlier tonight, I went out, like Ralph messaged me, like when you posted that little video clip or whatever, I was getting ready to go run errands. Did that for a couple hours, came home, had dinner, watched
So
Rachel
you saw
Maddow.
that message. You saw that
Yeah,
message.
I saw the message.
Wait, you
but I
watched
wasn't-
Rachel Maddow? Anyway,
holy
I'll
wow, that's the biggest admission of the night.
I'll just
saying, I'm just
leave
being
that. Look,
honest.
I messaged you earlier, and
Yeah,
I
you
was
did
just
message
fucking
me
around.
earlier.
First off, I was dead serious that if you actually brought back this fucking polar bear,
This fucking
that-
thing is so goddamn stupid too.
no, but
Jesus,
that
I
would
hate
be the best thing you could ever do. Anyway, I
It's
messaged
so-
you. I messaged
Yeah, no,
you.
I got it. I got it as I was out.
You didn't
and I was-
respond though. You didn't respond. I,
no,
said,
'cause I
"Look,"
was
I
doing
said,
that-
"Matt, we're gonna talk about this
No, I knew
tonight.
you were gonna talk
we
about
have
it.
to talk about it. Jim's been gone for 2 weeks, over 2 weeks. He comes back with
Yeah.
that. Of course, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
talk about it. It's
No,
it's
fine.
hilarious.
I know you were going to talk about it. I literally did. I have no fucking idea. Now, Jim, I understand what you're saying, and I've actually publicly stated this on Twitter a couple times. There was a time period where people were making videos like Godwinson and Dame Pesos, and those videos did come down. I did not have anything to fucking do with that shit. Somebody's going out there and flagging this crap, and I swear to God, I have no idea. I've publicly said on multiple streams, stop doing it. I've tweeted, stop doing it, and people keep doing it, and then I keep getting blamed. And there's literally no way for me to prove I didn't do it.
Matt,
Got
you're
involved.
a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. No one here fucking likes you at all. You're here just trying to be friends with everyone.
No,
But
I'm talking. I don't know.
really-
I'm sorry. Hold on. Who-
Wait
who's
a
this?
minute. This is
channels. You
Who is this?
fucking loser.
Who's
Just
this?
like when you fucking told
who
the
is this?
police that I swatted you. You
Who is
fucking
this? Who is
sad
this?
basement.
Oh my God, is that
fucking
Keemstar?
loser.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Keemstar.
look at you freak
Oh my
out. Look
God.
at you freak out. You
Oh wow,
irrelevant
how are
piece
you,
of
buddy?
shit.
Have you started paying your employees yet? Oh man.
Of
And
course I
the
pay
cops.
my
I never
employees.
told the fucking
How
cops
many employees do
swatted
you
me,
pay?
You fucking
None,
idiot.
because you can't afford any because your channel's fucking dying.
Oh,
You're such a fucking joke.
Oh, you're so
And everybody
cute.
that fucking calls
You're
you on your
cute.
shit, you
You're
have some
funny.
fucking revenge thing where you have to
I
try
have
to
no
take
revenge.
down people's channels.
I don't try to take down anybody
You
because I don't
struck
give a
it.
shit.
You fucking
do
struck him, you
anything.
lying piece of shit.
Right, okay.
Yes, you did.
No, you like to make up shit, Keemstar, so why don't you go fuck yourself?
Well, guess what? Guess what? There's gonna be fucking revenge on your ass for this dumb shit.
What?
Just
I
like
didn't
there's
do-
revenge for when you told the police
I
that
didn't
I
tell the
fucking
police
swatted you.
That you swatted
There
me. I
is
didn't-
revenge.
I did not tell the
You
police
will
that.
never ever make it in this YouTube world.
I'm
Mark
making
my
it
fucking
right
words.
now.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you are
I
failing.
am.
You
I'm
are
not
failing.
failing. I am
very,
doing just fine.
Very much. You are
No,
failing.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
How are you doing fine? How
You
are
don't
you
know my
doing
analytics,
fine?
dude. I do
Everybody
okay.
hates you.
That's fine.
Nobody likes you.
Not true.
Matt,
That
1,000
is
subs
true.
a month.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good with how quick.
Here's the
this
here's the
thing
thing.
came
Here's
out.
the thing. If I was actually the person doing the shit, why the fuck would I come on here? Seriously, why the fuck would I
Well, I
come on
mean,
here? It
there's
wouldn't do me
different
any good to come on here because if I was such a cowardly little cuck faggot, like people are
Well,
trying to
no,
say
no,
that I am,
I gotta stop
then I
you
wouldn't
there.
come on here.
People have done dumb shit on the internet, though, Matt. Like, who was that? Who was that Minecraft YouTuber that was fucking kids, and then he made a video freaking out and saying, "Oh, I'm fucking kids." Well, obviously that's not the right thing to do, but he still fucking did it. I don't know what goes through your
Well,
head.
I do
don't know
see.
why
I do
you.
see. I do.
I don't
see
know
your-
why.
Yeah, I
you-
see your point.
I don't know why
Well,
if you flag people, you'd come on a stream to talk about it. Maybe you're thinking this is going to turn it around. I don't know.
No, I just figured like, look, this is a situation where like I'm being accused of something I didn't do. I'm gonna come here, state my case, and that's that. I didn't do it. Hand to God. Swear to fucking Christ, dude. That is it. Yeah, I'm admitting I watch Rachel Maddow Monday
So just
through Friday.
just to sum this up, okay. All these people that make these videos on you or do streams on you that get taken down, you're not doing that. That's the
I'm
work of
not-
a troll. Wait, let me finish. That's the work of
Okay.
a troll that's deep cover for a year and a half. And tonight, you didn't flag anybody because you're collecting river rocks that are worth $500 with your kid for an afternoon activity or whatever.
No, like 500 pounds.
Oh,
They're,
okay.
they're heavy.
This
They're heavy
almost sounds
rocks.
like Alex Jones type.
Oh, right, and I'm not even finished. And then you're giving statements tonight that conflict with statements you gave 2 weeks ago about knowing who a person is or watching their content or knowing what they do. Apparently, you do, you don't know, you don't recall. And your timetable's all fucked up. First, it was I wasn't online till 9, but no, I was getting Discord messages. No, I was getting Twitter notifications. Like the story's all over the fucking place.
I didn't get to my computer until 9. My phone was blowing up around 8:47 or whatever the hell it was, as I just read off. That's when I checked my phone because all of a sudden I'm sitting there and my phone starts blowing up and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I check it and then I'm like, all right.
So you didn't check any messages on your phone until some random fuck on Discord says you're dead, kiddo. That's what got your fucking attention.
I have notifications. I have push notifications turned off on Twitter Usually Discord's pretty quiet. It wasn't just like one message, it was a bunch of messages. So my phone started really beeping at me. So yeah. That's it. It's the mundane fucking truth. That's it. That's legitimate.
That's a totally. Yeah, this sounds very believable.
You came on.
So you accuse me on Twitter or something, and then
because
I'm telling you I didn't do it, and then you're like, all right, come on the show, and I'm coming on the show. So and I said I didn't fucking do it. So that's that. Believe me, don't believe me. At this point, I don't give much of a fuck.
Well, that's not the end of the story, though. Are you willing to?
That ultimately is the end of the story.
Not really. No, I mean, no, fuck off. No, wait a minute. That's not the end of the story. So if it's really not you, if it's really somebody else, you would be, personally invested in correcting the record and trying to fix this wrong.
Which is why I will fucking pen a statement and I will email it over to whatever contact email YouTube gives me. Shit, let me take a look here. Because it's not like a direct. I don't know what it is.
Look, I don't know. I don't have.
So
that.
I get it. You're upset the stream was taken down.
I'm a little upset. Yeah.
And I've been on here for over an hour now. Getting the third degree on all this shit, and I've been open and I've been honest about my fucking thoughts of what's going on, my statement. So take that for what you will, or don't. But that's where we are.
All right.
I can't prove something to you that I didn't do.
Yeah, before we delve into that, I had something to say to Mundane Matt. One, earlier you asked why would you come on, and the reason is you've been deflecting and spinning everything so far. And two,
I've been telling the truth the entire time. So
I don't think it's the truth. But the second thing is there is a way you can show your reporting history on YouTube. I'll link it in the chat. So if you didn't do it, they should have nothing in it, correct?
Oh, the plot thickens.
No, hold on. I'm reading the article you sent.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. At least I think I know what he's talking about. There are ways you can show that. Got really quiet.
It got super quiet.
I'm reading.
It's literally like 7 sentences, buddy.
Hold on. No, because it linked me to something else.
It's a direct link.
Well, there's no link directly there to click on your actual reporting history.
I posted it in the chat. It's youtube.com/report history.
Oof.
The thing is, though, if you report a video and it gets taken down, it just says that information about this video isn't available.
So, just for example, I'm looking at mine. I've reported 3 videos in my history on YouTube. One is a video called "Welcome to the Cum Zone," official music video. I don't know what that is, but I reported that for sexual content. The other one is "Stray from the Path," "Goodnight Alt-Right," and then another one is a video where my content was infringed on. So yeah, Matt, you can just click on that direct link there, and it will show what your history is.
Okay, let me take a look at this here. Give me a second.
No, you're taking way too long, Matt. You're guilty as fuck. Take a screenshot. Well, we want to see what you reported, all right? Stop fucking around. It's been like fucking 8 minutes.
Jesus Christ,
Take a
dude.
screenshot and show him. No, I'm sick of you lying. You're such a fucking snake, and everybody can see through it. You're a fucking dirty little snake that fucking narcs on people and reports people to the cops, and then you come into this fucking call like a Walmart greeter. Shut the fuck up, take the screenshot, and show everyone now. 10 seconds, bitch boy, or you're a confirmed liar. 10, 9,
How am I
8,
able to hold on a
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, screenshot 2,
right.
1.
Look,
Who's
Ralph,
the bitch.
I will
He's
say- no,
the
but-
one that flagged your channel.
No, I'm not the one that flagged your channel.
Well, just take the screenshot.
Yeah, I know. Hold on here. I'm trying to I have to I don't have the I have to
We
upload
don't
it
want
to
any,
Imgur.
element manipulation.
Nipping tool to Imager.
No, I don't.
Hey, Ethan, I sent you mine. It took a second.
It took literally 1 second to say what you got.
There's one video in there,
Yeah,
which was which was telling people to flag my channel. And that's the only one that's in there, but you can see it in your DMs.
I see it. I see it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to share that. I don't care.
All right. Matt, where you at?
I am working on it right now. One sec.
You definitely are working on it.
Loading up Adobe Photoshop as we speak.
By the way, there's a screen from the recording that's the video. You know, he said I could show it, so there it is.
Look, guys, can we call it at this point? There's still no screenshot. Can we call it? The guy fucking flagged
No,
you.
Keem, we're making him. We're telling him to do a screen share, so we can't Photoshop it.
Yeah, but it still isn't happening. And is there a way to retract it? Can't you just retract it?
You can.
I think so. Yeah.
So he can just retract everything right now and get out of it. So it doesn't matter either way.
It's
taking too long, and I just want it to be on record that he is doing this shit. That he is flagging people. Yes, you are. We would have had a screenshot. We would have a screen share by now. Like on record, guilty, 100%, case closed. 10 years. 10 years to irrelevancy. Maybe in 10 years, maybe you could try again. You're done on YouTube. Bye.
Oh, snap. He just fucking dropped the mic and literally left.
I think, Matt, you were hiding shit.
Go ahead. Wait. Jim, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. My mic was out of place there. Matt, don't you want to call him a gnome? You talk shit every time Keemstar came in, but not this time. That's kind of weird.
Because
don't you have any jabs for him?
Okay, listen. I did not do what I'm being accused of doing here.
But you did something else here, and wait, but you did something else you don't want to get caught.
Okay, hold on. Let me preface this by saying, because this is gonna bite me in the ass for a long fucking time.
Matt, just show the screen.
You reported other people. No, we want a screen share.
I will send you an image.
No, we want a screen share.
No, because this is. I'll send you an image because look.
No, just okay.
no, wait, I want to hear this.
All right, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Now go ahead.
Okay, let me preface this by saying.
Go ahead.
That I can get angry and whatever, but in my absolute defense here, which is this really not gonna be much of a defense, nothing was taken down.
Matt, look, I get angry too, but anyway, go ahead. Okay,
it's a lot of
Go ahead, send it then.
It's this.
Well, I think Matt, I think everyone would. Nobody gives a shit if you flagged other people's shit. The question is, did you flag Ralph's shit?
No, I did not flag Ralph's shit.
Okay, so just post that. No one's gonna give a fuck.
He said he didn't flag anyone. No.
I didn't flag
him for. The only person he said COG. That's the only person you admitted to flag.
Well, that was for content. That was
everyone
content.
else you said you didn't do.
That was content ID. That was content ID.
Oh, let's just see it. Pop the cherry, big boy. Put it in.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't think anyone cares if it's not Ralph's stream, right? I mean, that's not.
What a naive statement. No, they do.
Yeah, they care. They definitely care. But
there's definitely a bunch of Medicare ones in there.
There's no. It's not that. It's not that. It's.
By the way, let me show. Tomorrow night it's going to be on this channel apparently now. But Dick Masterson and Mr. Medicare. We're gonna do that here.
I'm trying to go on the Dick show this weekend. I need to catch up.
Well, I don't know. Dick has his own program. But I'm talking about the kill stream.
I'm sorry. Fuck, my bad. Yeah.
All right. Hey, let's stay on topic here, boys.
Yeah, let's stay focused. I'm really interested. I think I'm just like else up there.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, my inner merchant.
This is a really long.
Monday nights we were painting the fucking Mona Lisa.
It took me like a second to share mine.
All right, here we go. Screen shares live. Let's see it.
All right, hold on. My pants are off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Matt, what are you doing? How's it taking this long?
Look at all those tabs.
I have a lot of tabs open, but I have.
Thanks for reporting.
But nothing on.
Now, wait a minute.
Nothing on that. That's just.
What the fuck?
So. I have been in a not the best place mentally. And...
Now wait a minute, Matt! No, Matt, no.
So yeah, that's
wait,
it.
No,
Dude, wait a minute! Cut back! No.
He
fucking lied to us.
He lied to us.
Dude,
No,
what? He lied to our face. He lied straight to our fucking face.
For an hour.
He was spitting and deflecting the entire fucking
No!
time.
It's about Dane
No, Matt!
Pecos.
Matt!
It's because
Matt, no, Matt.
that's
Matt,
my bad. Look,
Matt,
that's my bad.
Matt,
I admit fault on
Matt,
that one. Like,
Matt.
literally, I admit fault on that one.
No,
That's
Matt.
that's me.
No, come on, dude. Just take a hit.
I'm sorry, but look, dude, at the history of
What
the
the
screenshot, right? The history of the screenshot, what we saw anybody making a video talking shit about Matt Mundane getting flagged by Matt Mundane or whatever the fuck your name is.
But-
That's what we saw.
But if you saw
Don't
all
butt
the
me,
videos are-
motherfucker. Done. Guilty. Case closed.
That is on me. I have made
Case
a few
closed.
mistakes,
If somebody cries about Matt Mundane or whatever the fuck your name is, you flag them. Case closed.
There was more there. You didn't scroll. There was
No.
more.
There was more. There was more.
Anyway, I think I've made a lot of mistakes, and I do owe people an apology.
You
for
literally
being-
lied here.
So, well, no,
Yes, you did. Don't
Yeah,
fucking-
you did. You did.
You
You lied to
did.
our
You
face
lied
for an
straight
hour.
to our
I
fucking
said
face.
about
Was
Dane Pesos. That person has gotten under my skin under many cases, and that is really it. And that's on
But
me.
his videos are so fun. How can you bother you?
It's just the
They're
thing with
funny.
You also flagged a video
it's
called
so
Mundane Matt is a
hypocritical.
crybaby bitch. What a better way to put it.
Matt, you make videos criticizing people. That's what you do. You make videos talking shit about people and talking about other people. But if someone talks about you, you try to censor them.
No,
and how many videos have you made on censorship? You dumb son of a bitch.
I have made.
You're a joke. You're a fucking joke.
I have made errors. That's absolutely true.
Made errors. Grow the fuck up, dude.
I will. I honest to God.
Me and you get in a Twitter fight and you tell the cops I swat at you.
I didn't
It
say
goes
you swatted
right back
me.
to that.
That-
it
no,
goes
no,
right
dude.
back to that, you son of a bitch. You're
Team,
a fucking baby.
I never actually did that.
You
But
can't defend yourself with your own fucking words, right? So you have to sneak around and try to get videos taken down. Like, it's so fucking disgusting. You're so sad. Right back to the first time when I jumped into this stream. Get into the fucking corner right now, all right? Take your little hoodie, pull it over your head, and have a good cry. Because you fucking earned it, bitch.
And I think you get the idea there. Of course, there's a little bit more, but I really wanted to make sure I had the meat of everything that happened. Hopefully, you found something here entertaining. I mostly wanted to create this as a collection of some of my favorite moments and an easy way to share with others who might be interested in a different type of entertainment. And I will talk to you all next time. Have a good one.